In this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of tips to improve your building so your bases look way better in just a few minutes. And we're going to be starting off with this little box. It's like a 4x5 little box. So first, I'm going to do pretty much an obvious thing, which would be adding a roof. Most people usually do this anyway, but I just started off with that one. And then so I can show you the difference on how it looks with a sloped roof. And it already definitely looks a lot better. But there's still a ton of improvements that can be made just by adding that. This one is an optional one and it's kind of specific, but if you're using wood, you can do the first layer out of stone and it kind of breaks up the colors a little bit. And it depends on how you like it, but it looks better when you add more details to it, like the porch that I'm going to be adding right here. Just adding some railings, some stairs going up to it, and a porch really makes it look nice and adds more than just the flat box right there. After that, I'm going to be adding some pillars. Now you can use horizontal and regular pillars, and it looks really nice adding those pillars, but it does look a little weird on the roof. But that's because we need to add more detail to it later. After the pillars, I added the overhanging roofs, and I think the overhanging roofs make the roofs look 10 times better. And I used these new triangle pieces, as you can see right here, that kind of stick out to make it look a little bit more pointy, and I think it adds a little bit more to it than it just being flat. So I like those triangle roofs. And then I'm going to add an extra building to it, but it's just not really that big of an area. It's just to make it not like so boxy, and just having another area sticking out of it makes it look better than just a giant rectangle. It's kind of got more shape to it, which is why it's better adding those tiny little areas, even if it's just small. And then using these new upside down railings, you can add them to the overhanging roofs or just anywhere, and it kind of adds a little bit more detail. As you can see, the overhanging railings or the upside down railings, they're kind of not noticeable, but when you do notice, it's just a little detail that makes it look just a little bit better, and I think it's nice to have them. Next, this one's kind of specific for my build, but you could probably fit it in somewhere, is under my roof I've got another roof because the building was looking kind of flat on the front. So now it's got like another roof area hanging out right there, but it's not really adding too much to the building. It's just that little roof sticking out. After that, I added a porch to the back because the back was looking really flat, and I used a technique that I really like, which is adding these like double doorways and then filling them with glass walls, or the greenhouse walls. It kind of makes it like that glass wall look using those greenhouse pieces. And using the doors isn't that expensive and it looks really nice. And then I added another building to the side, another really small one, this time using the triangle pieces to show the triangle pieces off, because the triangle pieces you can add a lot more shape as well because they're not just flat rectangles. And then I changed the ceiling on it to make it look more pointy by doing this, basically just adding those sloped roofs on that one wall and then making the pointy come out. And I think it looks nice, but you can do either flat or that. This next one's a pretty obvious one, but adding windows. I don't know why I did this one last, but adding windows can help a lot. Obviously, it just gives it a little bit more detail. But that's just a few tips, and as you can see, the house looks 50 times better than it did in the first area. I hope you guys did find these helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.